All right. And I press the recording button. And so if you want to do anything, you need a platform. And that is where difference comes in. For example, if you are an accountant and you are working at a certain bank, then you move from that bank to another bank, and probably they are using, maybe in your previous bank, you are using Access, Microsoft Access to do your data entries. And then you go to the other bank and they are using Excel to do their data entries. And you don't know the interfaces of Excel, you will definitely be confused. Mohammed, please stop writing on my screen. You will definitely get confused and they have to walk you through. Another example is you go to a new environment, maybe a job, and you get search a job. They have to walk you through the platform. They have to walk you through the office for you to be able to know how to navigate around that particular office. You've been to, you've relocated from one environment to another environment. You definitely have to learn the navigation points of the new area. It's the same thing we are doing here, right? So the meta trading platform is developed by a company called MetaQuotes, all right? Developed by a company called MetaQuotes, and is designed to be an intermediary between the trader and the financial market and the broker. Okay, so it means that without the trading platform, which is MetaTrader, you will not be able to have access to the financial data. Okay. Now, it is also a terminal that helps you execute or make the decision of buying and selling. It's also a platform that allow you or help you access historical data and analyze your particular asset you want to trade. That is, in my simple way, meta trading platform. Now, to talk about the features and then what to do from tomorrow or from Monday, we will start. I'll start giving you guys signal. Okay, I'll start giving you signal. So everything we are going to do today will determine how successful you'll be on Monday when I give you a signal that buy Euro USD at a particular price and put your take profit and your stop loss over here. That is it. Now, I remind myself with a key point. When we're learning terminologies, I didn't talk about stop loss and take profit, right? So a stop loss is when you analyze the market might not go in your favor, and the market might go in your favor. Okay. So you set stop loss as the risk you're accepting on that decision. You set take profit as a reward for that decision. So when you set take profit and you set stop loss, you already know exactly the outcome of the decision you are making. You are not going to be indecisive, wondering, Mark, I entered this trade and the trade is going well and I'm making $5. Should I close it? Normally, people who are around me, they will tell you I don't respond to such messages, because I will teach you how to know when to exit the market, how to come out of the market. So take profit is very important because you might not be there to close the trade by yourself when it is in profit. Before we even go, look at something like this. Let's say you bought over here where I just draw the line, and market gets all the way here and then come down, or you sold maybe somewhere here, then your mind is to come and take your profit somewhere manually. Then by that time you stood up to go and do something and come, the market came here and went back. That thing is very painful. Very, very, very painful. Okay. So you set take profits, you set stop loss in case your device anything happen, in case power goes off, in case your data finish. That those are systemic errors that can happen. Your money should be safe, right? So that is it for stop loss and take profit. Now, there is no much difference between MT4 and MT5, okay? So let me just switch between the two quickly. So this is MT5, this is MT4. The only major difference between the two is the way the graphical user interface looks like. For example, when you look at these buttons here, the clock, this, then few other things, you come to the other one, it looks a little bit different. But then it's also based on how you arrange and customize it. You can customize your interface to look any way, anyhow you like it at the end of the day. So that is just it between the MT4 and then MT5. Now, some brokers, okay, let's put it this way. The broker you decide to trade with determine which of the platform you will use. For example, if you go with a broker that uses both MT5 and MT4, you can decide which one to use. But some brokers only use MT4, some brokers only use MT5. All right. So that is why you just know the difference between the two. Now, when we come to that of the mobile phone, there are some key differences that I will talk about. So, starting from the very, very top, I'm going to use arrows and boxes to give you points how things will be for you. So, the very, very, very first thing you should look at is the title. Okay. So, this very top, let me do it this way for you. So, all this area here is the title bar. Sorry. So the title bar give you access to the name of the account number, the name of the broker you are using, how the broker is registered, then the asset you opened, and then the time frame. So I opened GBP USD and the time frame is 1H. That is at the top. On the very last end here, on the right side, we have the minimize button, we have the maximum button, and have the close button. There are two. One is to minimize or close the whole platform, and then one is to close the terminal alone. The down one here, they are responsible for the trading terminal within the terminal. So that is it for that the very, very top. Then we have this whole area here where you can see file view, insert chart tools window. That is the menu bar. Very, very simple. From the menu bar, we have the standard toolbar. All right, these are the standard toolbars that give you some shortcuts of things you will be seeing. You can see under the menu that's available to you on the panel just for you to see and make a quick decision. Now we have on that menu bar, the standard toolbar, we have the tool areas. We have this area for time frames. We also have this area for some key decisions you can make, like change assets or add an asset. And then we have the algo trading area. We have the new order. If you want to make an execution, you press that particular button to release when how you are entering a trade or making a trade decision. We have these three lines here for how you want to see the chart. We have the line, the bar, and the candlestick. These two is zoom in and zoom out. We have this one to see a multi-layer of asset. Let's say you want to see four different assets at the same time or six different assets at the same time. This is the button you're going to use. We have these two here for auto scrolling, scrolling to the last edge and then scrolling to the back. Have this one for camera. The camera button will be used when there's an assignment and you need to submit it. Maybe you have to take a screenshot and drop in the groups for us to access your practicals. You're going to use um, the camera button to take that picture. Now, there is one button, two button, and some things written here. You can see GBP USD H1. That's just telling you that we are currently watching Great British Pound versus United States dollar according to the 1 hour time frame. I'll talk about time frame, so don't worry. Now, over here, when you click this button, it releases buy and sell buttons for you. This buy and sell button is an instant execution button only. When you click it, the trade will execute automatically, instantly for you. But then if you use the new order button, it brings you to a prompt. Okay, it first brings you to a prompt. So if let's say we give you a signal like buy stop, buy limit, sell stop, sell limit, buy stop limit, sell stop limit. This button will not work. Just a moment. This very button, this buy and sell button, that is not its job. The job for this button is when we say buy, signal just say buy. Signal didn't say buy stop. The signal says sell. The signal didn't say sell stop. Then you are going to click this button, right? Because maybe we just want to make the decision the current price. Just want to make the decision the current price. If we are making a decision on a specific price, then we are going to come here, click on type, and click on pending order. Then we have what type of pending order do you want to do? And when you click on, then we have buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop, buy stop limit, sell stop limit. So if it is a buy stop or sell stop or buy limit, any of them will give you, it will go with a price. So you will see something like a sell limit at, okay, a sell limit at, then there is a price. So let's say I said a sell limit at maybe 1.23960 for example. Then I'll give you a stop loss value. I'm going to give you a take profit value. Or you analyze the market and then you discover how price will go and you want to execute an order on a pending level, you can use this button. That is the only difference between this new order here and this box to press for a buy or a sell. The other button here only give you a breakdown of this particular asset. Now, currently the market is closed. If the market is open, you see this data all moving up and down, giving you in-depth performance of how transactions are happening in the market. So that is it for that button from the very corner. The next important area, equally, they are all important, by the way. So this area here, I'm going to highlight now, is the market watch. This area here is the market watch. So that is where you see the symbol representing the assets, then bid and ask price, buying price and selling price. and then the daily percentage or the daily growth of that particular asset, either in negative or positive. Those data are presented to you. So this is where you click to bring out an asset. So for example, let's say the signal says that buy Euro USD. You just click on the Euro USD, right click on it, come to chart, okay? Because we expect you that before you execute trade, you should be able to validate and backtest the trade or the setup before you take. So when the signal is given, first open the chart, at least look at, okay, what could be the reason why we give this particular signal? And after that, you can click on new order. And then what type of order are we doing? We are doing a maybe buy limit. You click on the buy limit, you set your take profit, you put your stop loss, you enter the price, and you are good to go. This area is the market watch. Then at the bottom here, navigator. This is where you just see your account details, the number of trading accounts you have under your main account, indicators, oscillators, type of indicators. You also see expert advisors, scripts, services, markets. Okay. We don't need script services market yet, but if you are a developer, you might want to put some scripts together. You can utilize that aspect for yourself. Expert advisors are what we call EAs or algorithmic systems. So maybe you traded and then you get money and you want to automate some of your trades or some of the setups you do, and you develop a robot or an expert advisor. You will see those expert advisors here. And when you activate those expert advisors, the algo trading here be on. So once the algo trading on, if the trade, the robot is designed to pick the trades for you automatically. Once you click on the turn on the algo trading, trade will be running for you automatically, right? The difference between robot trading and human trading is emotion, but I always prefer to do it myself than the robot because I am more dynamic than the robot. Then we have the bottom side of it, which is this whole area, um, which is this whole area, this whole area. This whole area is the toolbox where you can see trade running, exposure, history, news, mailbox, calendar, company, alerts, article, quotes, and the rest. So over here, you can see the equity in the account, the margin, the free margin. We'll talk about all those things along there. Now, at the bottom here, okay, at the bottom here, you see date and time. You see date and time. Traders don't joke with date and time. We don't joke with date and time because time is very important. The time you are making the decision, the time you are entering the trade, the time you are sitting with your computer, they all matters at the end of the day. Then on the far right hand side here, we see prices. So from the top, you can see 1.04400 to 1.02600. So from the 1.04 to the bottom here are the prices you can see. Now, when the chart is squeezed, let's say when the chart is squeezed, you can see that price is hidden. Okay, so this whole area is price. Now, how do you determine the current price? This is the current price, where you can see the gray shaded background is the price 1.03255. That is the current price. If that was the time, sorry, that was the price before the market closed, right? So if the market is moving and the market is open, that number will not be static. And it also depends on the time of the market. So there are some times where the market will be shaking. This particular place is shaking or is constantly moving to the top. That is when there is high volatility in the market. So what you should do is that you can also customize which color will make you see this particular line very well. Okay, so you can see set those things for yourself. Now, if you set those things for yourself, it then helps you see price clearly, right? So depending on your visuals, you can decide how you even want the background to look like. I love the black background because I want to prevent a lot of white light. So I prefer the black background. Some people prefer the white background. Other people even set their own background. Now, when the signal is given, especially yeah, you want to consider what's happening and then stuff like that, you need to check the price. Okay? You need to check the price. So when you check the price, you can see that, oh, okay, price is within this particular period. And then when I make that decision, it's going to take me to maybe a safe area and I'm going to make profit. Okay, so that's it on that side. Now, let's customize this place real quick for you to see how we do it. Probably you want to change the black background, all these white stuffs, you don't like it. You want to give a color to the candlestick and stuff like that, right? But before we go to that side, yeah, let me go to that side before I do what I want to do. So you right click on the chart, you come to properties, and we have common show colors. So at the common, you can decide what type of chart do you want to see. Do you want to see bar chart, candlestick chart, or line chart? You want to look at all those stuff. How do you want to represent stuff? Chart on foreground. Do you want the chart to be behind? You want it to be in the front? That one you can just leave it. How do you want to see the chart anytime you open it? You want to see it big or you want to see it small? That is on the scale. Then you can also set all those scales thing, which is not really important because there is a time we need to see the chart bigger. There's a time we need to see the chart very small. Then the show is things you want to see on the chart. For instance, um, the ticker, the grid, the ask price, the last price, period separators, and all those stuff. So you can activate anything you want to see relevant to your trading. You can activate them. All right. So I want to take off grid because I don't like grid. I want to take off tick volume. The tick volume is this thing that's below here. I personally don't like it. Right. So I'm done. So you can see the preview here. The chart becomes a little bit cleaner. We have the colors. So under colors, we have the scheme, we have the background, we have the foreground. Now, this is where it changes. Let's say the default here is green on black. So let's say you want yellow on black, it's going to show like this. If you want black on white, you see something like this. Those of you reading anything related to candlesticks, you'll be seeing black and white. That is the source. That's the original way we used to see candlestick before remodification and color codes set in. Then we also have color on white. So you see something like this. So if it is color on white you want, then you can just click OK. But you could also remodify it a little. So let's say every trader knows that when we are looking for a bar should be going up or buying, we use green. And then as a bull candle, we also use green. Other people also customize their own color. Then we are looking at bar down, we want to use red. And then we are looking at bear candle, we want to use red. So the chart looks like this. If you are satisfied and okay, you click on okay. So when you click on okay, this is how the chart looks like. Now you can see there are some arrows on the chart over here where I place trade, where I close scalping and stuff like that. If you don't want that one too, you can right click and click on trade history and that place is managed for you. So basically, that's how you can change the interface. Now, like I said, I love black background, so I'm just coming here to change it from black, uh, green on black. Then I change this to green, this to red, this to green, and this to red. Then set it back. So this is how it looks like. Now, this is the smallest way to see the candlestick. It enables you to see historical data. So this particular chart on 1 hour time frame is from 6th of November 2024. We change the time frame to let's say 4 hours. You can see that the chart is giving us data from 16th of February 2024. We change it to a day. You can see that the chart is giving us data from 13th October 2020. Right? Then if you change it to weekly time frame, it also give you back into history. Now, all these are just ways you can see the chart and you make a decision. Now, let's say you are trading and you don't want to use candlestick. And let me zoom the chart a little using this button. I want to minimize it. I use this button. So I want to make it big, right? So things that look like this is what we refer to as candlestick. We'll talk about candlestick, what they do, their purpose, what they communicate to you. We'll talk about all those things. Now, if you see all this and you don't like it, some people prefer to use line charts. Okay, so you see their chart looks like this, and then they understand what market is doing and why you buy or sell. If that works for you, fine. If that doesn't work for you, maybe some people also want to use the bar chart. The bar chart and the line chart is what the Western world used to use then before Japanese candlestick was introduced. So basically, that is the interface for MetaTrader 5. Okay, that's the interface for MetaTrader 5. So I'm going to take you through quickly on TradingView. Now, you might not grab everything like right now, but then you will understand because it's like a platform. The very first time you bought a new car, you didn't even like it. You don't even know your way around it and stuff like that. That's just on that side. So let's take, let me just change this quickly and make it a screen to show you. All right, so we have trading view here. This is trading view. Now, you cannot execute trade on trading view because most of the brokers we use in Africa are not integrated on trading view. It's quite expensive to use trading view. It's some advanced features. But then we use it for charting to analyze the chart because it gives you some advanced features, a lot of advanced features. And there's also community behind it. What's the name? MetaTrader also have a big community behind it, MetaPod community that can interact with other expert traders and look at other people's analysis and stuff like that. Now, pick one. The interface for analyzing is here, and then these are the tools. So in this case, the tools are on the side here. We have the trend lines, and the rest down here. We have the Fibonacci retracement tools here. We'll be talking about all this. We have the patterns. We'll be talking about patterns. You understand patterns. We have the projection tools. Sometimes you see people doing something like this on their charts. So you see people doing something like this, they analyze, they do all this stuff. That's their projection tools as well. You have them here. You have the shape, the geometric tools as well from brush, highlighter, through to rectangle, rotated rectangle. We'll look at most important ones. Okay, so these are where you see some of the major tools you need. When you click on the corner here, you can change your asset here, and it connects you with each broker and how things work. Whatever you are looking for in the financial market to analyze, you can see them here, including stocks. So if you type Microsoft, you see Microsoft Corporations, which is this one. So you can analyze Microsoft and be able to know what will happen and all those stuff. So it gives you access to many opportunities and trading instruments. Now, when you go to MetaTrader, it only gives you access to what your broker supports. MetaTrader gives you access to what your broker supports only. That's the difference between the two. So over here, you can also see the time frame. You can change the time frame here. You can also just type the time frame on your chart, and then it will change for you depending on how you want to analyze your chart. We also have here where you can see different ways to view the chart. We have the bar, we have the candle, we have the hollow candle, volume candle, line chart, and many other ways you can see the chart depending on what works for, right? So we use candlesticks as usual. Use candlesticks as usual. So that is what I'm going to teach you. So over here you see the price. This side you see price. So I can say all charting softwares price is on the right. Okay. All charting software price on the right. All charting softwares time and date is below. And then over here you have the watch list. Now, that of the MetaTrader, we have watch list, market watch. Over here, we have watch list. So watch list is apart from the numerous assets over here, these are certain assets that I analyze or I trade. So I put them to see them easily. That is the watch list. And then I'll show you how to create watch list when we get to this particular platform into So I'm going to cTrader, and then we go to that of the phone. I know majority of you will be trading with phone, so I'm loading the cTrader. We also have different types of cTrader based on the broker that is connected. It also a software developed about, I think, Sportware. They develop it. I think they are from Cyprus, so they are behind the technology. cTrader, right? So basically, this is a Nice. For that question. So the C trader is more or less like an integration of MetaTrader features and um, TradingView features as one. Okay, that is just the difference with some enhanced features as well. Now it has one interesting advantage. That advantage is that when market is closed on MetaTrader platform, you cannot execute, you cannot do anything. Market goes. But cTrader allow you to set pending orders when market is closed. That's one advantage of cTrader. So let's say your type of job will not permit you to even have on Sunday evening 10 p.m. for yourself. Okay, your type of work will not give you that. So and you still want to trade, you analyze the market, you can do pending order before you go. Right? Then on Sunday, you'll see the outcome of the trade. The cTrader has all the features like MetaTrader and TradingView in together. So we have the panel here. You can also do copy trading here. So you can assess other traders, how they are trading. If their trading approach is okay for you, you can copy those traders. You can also become a strategy provider, meaning you are trading and then other traders should copy you. cTrader made it so seamless as well, right? So these are some of the features. And this is the work area. This is where you see date and time. Over here, you see your trade, running trades here. So on MetaTrader, call it the toolbox. We have the toolbox here. Then we have the copy trading feature. We have the algorithm trading feature here. Where this is where you can see the asset. When you click on a new order, we have different way you can execute trade on the cTrader. One is this one, a new order. The second one is this particular area. The third one is this particular area. And the fourth one is this side. So basically, you have all of them cannot stop working at the same time. Then we have the tools here, or the system tools for you to use to analyze the market from crosshair to a replay mode. Then we have a breakdown of the symbol. Another interesting thing I love so much about cTrader is that it gives you the auto chartist system. So auto chartist system is just a platform that assess the financial market within a specific period and tell you, okay, I think the market will be going up or it will be going down. It also give you access to news, calendar dates, dated events like NFP and the rest that will be happening. It give you access to those information at the same time. So it's like a place you come and you might not need to even go to that side. So if the market is open, you'll be seeing the auto chart is there. The auto chart will tell you maybe on 5 minute time frame, you're expecting to see reversal pattern like vertical triangle, falling wedge, M pattern, W pattern, head and shoulder pattern. And it gives you some clue towards the market and what it's doing that particular time. That is for the cTrader platform. It requires a little bit of high-speed computer and a little bit of fast internet because of the graphics that are put together in it. And aside that, it's a fantastic tool. You can decide to master it if your broker supports it. If your broker doesn't support it, then you have to trade what your broker support. Now, in case you find any of these tools anywhere, this is how you can access them and use them to make a trading decision. So from on Tuesdays and Thursdays, markets will be open and we can use them to take real trade, live trade, demo trade, whatever trade for you to know how the interfaces respond when you click a button, right? So I'm jumping quickly to my phone so that I'll show you all these same applications on the phone. So I'm just rolling. Now, anybody with iOS, if you have iPhone, anybody with iPhone here, please raise your hand quickly. Let me see the number of people using iPhone. If you're using iPhone and you are new to trading. Okay, one person. Thank you. So we will allow you to share a screen and then we'll teach you the interface. There's a slight difference between iOS and Android. A slight difference, not too much. But we need to show you so that you don't get confused of what we are doing. If thank you. So 1% for iOS, the rest are all Android. So I'm sharing the screen for my phone. Can you see my screen on the phone? Can you see my screen? Yes, no, yes, no, yes. All right, thank you. So on the screen, this is not Android. This is Huawei. But if you want to download Meta Trading Platform or any of the platform, you go to Play Store. If it is Apple, you go to iOS. Now on Play Store, those of you that might want to use cTrader, you get it on according to broker customization. Brokers are allowed to customize. For instance, you can see the main cTrader, you can see top FS cTrader, you can also see derivative cTrader. So basically, those are the customized ones. If you're using iOS, you don't see the customized one, you see only the general one. That's one difference between iOS and Android users. So I already have it downloaded, all right? I already have it downloaded and I will launch them. So I'll start with MetaTrader 5 and 4. So in this case, this is MetaTrader 4, the interface. This is how the interface looks like. This is how the interface looks like. And then we have trade, accounts, like that. Then when we come to the bottom here, that is going to be my focus. We have the two arrows you can see. Let me annotate them for you. So this particular area here is what we call the market, the quotes, where you see the like market watch or the quote. So on the phone we call it the quote, on the PC it's market watch. Then we have the chart. we have the active trade running, we have history, we have newsletters, and we have message. Those are the features we have. Right? Now, I didn't sign in any accounts at the moment. Let me see if I can log into an account quickly. Uh, let me see if I can log into. Okay, let me just use this interface. So over here on the right hand side here is the price, and this is the current price. Okay, that is the current price. Then you can see the candlesticks here. You can see XAU USD H1, and then the price is at the top. Okay, this is MetaTrader 4. So at the top here, we have crosshair. It's used to calculate dimensions, number of pips, number of candles that move. We're going to demonstrate that as well. The one that looks like summation F is indicators. So the indicator button on MT4 is different from the indicator button on MT5. They are not the same. The next one here, you can see the square, circle, and triangle. We call them the shape tools. That's where you will see most of the tools we use to analyze the rectangle, the trend line, the equidistance line, the Fibonacci's. You see them there. The one that looks like a dollar sign with anti-clockwise button give you access to change currency without going to the quotes. So when you click over there, see currencies dropped. You can just select them over there. So that's just the interface of the interface of MT4. The last button here is the order button. So when you log in into an active account, the order button will be highlighted for you. So basically, that is it for MT. Now let's go to MT5, and that's what most people will be using to take a trade, right? So the market is open here because this is BTC USD. BTC USD doesn't indicate, right? So if you want to be a traderholic, you want to trade Monday to Sunday, you can still trade anytime because some markets never close. We also do what we call synthetic indices in our community that also allow people to trade 24/7. So it means that if you are a worker, you are busy during the week and the financial market closes on Friday and you still want to trade, we still have things you can trade. I think we are good at it. You can make money, right? So basically, let's go to work now. Now, you can see that the interface is not the same. Let's go here. This is the interface for MT4. Then this is the interface of MT5. There is a button you should see, and that button is this one here, the one just highlighted. That button looks like a button you saw before on the MetaTrader 5 or 4 on the computer version. So that button, it looks like magnet. So that's what we normally use to explain. It looks like magnet. So that button reveals the buy and sell button. So let me click that button and see that the buy and sell button is hidden. Then I click back that button, the buy and sell button comes back. So if you want to execute a trade, buy or sell, you just click the buy or the sell. I'm not ready to trade. This is a live account, so I cannot execute a trade. At the center here, we have 0.01. Yesterday, we talked about lot size. So if I entered 0.01, it means that I am buying 1,000 units of a currency pair. Okay, I'm buying 1,000 units of a currency pair. So for now, we are all beginners, I'm sure. Don't change that number to any number. Let it stay 0.01 until you understand the whole skill and ready to accept some risk. Even on demo, please don't change it. Okay. Now, the reason why I say don't change it is this. If you deposit $100 and you are a new trader and you are learning and you always use 0.01, there is no way you lose your money, all your money in a day. No. But if you go and use 0.1 or 1.0, market will go against you in a short period. Your money will finish. Then you will come and cry. In fact, I will not buy your handkerchief, right? So please, I always throw this caution. I don't really like people learning forex trading to trade demo for so long. When you trade demo for so long, it destroys your emotion. Okay. So once you understand the button, once you know how to press the button by end of next week, some of you cry, you might even want to start trading live within next week. No problem. You just contact me. I'm going to do a small assessment for you that you know what you are starting and you accept every responsibility related to it. And then we give you assets you can play with. Asset like gold, you cannot trade it at the moment. An asset like BTC, you cannot trade at the moment. Some indices like Nasdaq US 30, you cannot trade at the moment. You can play with Euro USD, GBP USD, USD CHF, GBP JPY, AUD USD. You can play with those ones because their movements are not crazy and abnormal. Sometimes we say gold traders are not correct. Mhm. In Ghana, there is a type of drivers that they are very crazy on the road. One is the sprinter drivers, two roller drivers, right? Gold traders are like those two drivers. They are very crazy. But that asset doesn't respect. Why do people like trading gold? People like trading gold because it is volatile. Everybody like money. Nobody like to enter trade. The market will not be going in their favor. That's why we all love gold. But if you don't know how to play with gold, just like you petting a python, one day the python gets angry and swallow one of your leg. That is what it means, right? So now we will put your emotion to check from the scratch with $10 to $100. Mm, $10 to $100 just to test your heart. You win, will you be too excited? You lose, will you be too sad? If you will be too sad for losing, we have to coach you, take you through some small counseling, then you can start, right? That's just by the way. Now, the next button here is this button, the one that looks like a clock, okay? That allow you to set pending orders and also allow you to set on-screen take profit and stop loss. And there are some times where I'll give a signal and I'll say stop loss is $5. I'm not giving price. The way you set that stop loss is different from when I give you a figure of oil price. This is the current price, 96,400. It keeps changing. Like I told you, when the market is open, that thing have been going up. So the bid price and ask price, same here. The H1 at the top here is 1 hour. So what you are seeing, what the only interpretation is that price is interpreting every 1 hour. The market is giving you detailed in price every 1 hour. If you look at this one, that is the indicators. When you click that, you will have access to indicators. Remember, on the MT4 app, we have summation F representing indicators. So we have crosshair, crosshair is still the same crosshair. Now at the bottom, MT4 has no quotes and the arrow is a little bit sideways, slanted. But this one they wrote quotes, chart, trade, history, and messages. Okay, so let's look at them one after the other. I'll be closing very, very soon. I need to. So if I want to change the time frame, we have 1 minute to monthly time frame. Okay, you can also customize it. Maybe you are a type of trader. You want to see what is happening every 10 minutes. You want to see what is happening every 20 minutes. All those setup are here, right? Now, if you click this button, the one that looks like clock, these are things you should see. You can use it to set sell limit, you can use it to set buy limit, you can use it to set stop loss, you can use it to set take profit. Okay, we are going to look at all those things at the end of the day. You will practice it till you understand. We have the indicator point here where you can add indicators. We'll talk about technical indicators and their purposes. We have the trend indicators, we have oscillator indicators, we have the Bill Williams, we have the volume indicators, and the rest. What they I'm going to show you some important indicators that you can use to make some good decision. In a very, very simplified way, we are done, but not yet. Now, the signal says that now because I normally give what's the name? Pending orders. So when a pending order is given, you click on this button here. Then before then, you select the asset. So what asset are we buying or selling? Let's say we are dealing with ETH USD, okay, Ethereum USD. So you click on the Ethereum USD. And what type of order did we give you? Let's say we say sell stop, okay? Then we are going to give you a price. Maybe we say sell stop at so and so price. You type that price, for example. Then we say stop loss, you type it here. Take profit, you type it here. Then you place the buy button. Okay? You will place the buy button and trade will execute for you. Very, very simple at that. So now you also have history. The history gives you a breakdown of transactions that you've done throughout and then how everything goes as well. See how the trade went, the 2 months, the 3 weeks, today, are you making losses? All these are things you see on history, right? So basically, that's the interface for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. Now, on the cTrader, let me see if I have anyone accessible right now. Let's see if I have access. So on the cTrader, this is how I don't want to update. This is how it is. This is how the interface. We have the watch list, we have the positions, we have orders, we have price alert. At the bottom, you can see we have trade, copy, bloater, invite, and chat. So every other thing remain the same on the cTrader, right? So I will update it later and then we'll use it to do some practices, but that is not our focus right now. Our focus will be MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5. Or let me say our focus is MetaTrader 5. Then we have Trading View. We have Trading View. That also gives you the phone version well for you to practice your chart. Now, those of you that will be doing crypto will touch based on the interface of Binance, Bybit, and few other exchanges, just for you to know how the interfaces look like and how they work, right? So we'll end it here for today. And if you have any question, please you raise your hand or you unmute your mic and ask your question. Any question, please? You have any question? Yes, Rebecca.
Hello, Coach. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you, Coach. I wanted to ask from the beginning of the lesson, the MT5 on the PC. How do we like let's say I just logged in and
Can you
then
please speak up a
how do
little?
I can you hear me now?
A little bit better.
Okay. I wanted to ask how do I get to protect the chat? I mean the charts on my PC. I didn't get that part when we started.
How do you get the?
Sorry,
I didn't get that side well. How do you get what?
the chart. Like when I to see my chart.
I want to
Let's
see
say I
your
just
chart
logged in for the yes for the first time. Yes,
for the first time.
yes. Let's say I just logged in. Yes, on the MT5 on the PC.
Okay. So when you log in on the PC, you'll see something like this. First time, you'll see something like this. Sometimes you might see some of them, you'll see it like this on the first time. That's you see something like this on the first time. So when you see something like this for the first time, what you just have to do is to click on the maximize button. Then it's come this way. Then another thing you will also see is that the time frame will be here. The time frame will be here. So I just adjust mine to be where it is because I want more space for my child. Then you can activate things you want to activate. You can change the background to look like however you want it. And that is it. Is that okay?
Okay, thank you, coach. All right.
You're welcome. Abubakar Mohammed.
And please, I want to ask if you have SNES, will you need the MT5 and the MT4?
How what?
If you have SNES, do you
Yeah.
need the MT5 and the MT4?
Yeah. So it depends on the kind of type of trader you want to be. For example, when you're using MT5, you can just touch the existing trade and then you can touch the existing trade and just like that clock button I showed you guys and set your stop loss and your take profit. That feature is not on MT4, right? So um, another feature that works with SNS platform is that you can trade on the app. Like you can execute trade on the app directly. Okay. Let me see if I have that access. Just a moment. Let me see if I have that access here. So that will show you guys. Let me log in quickly and then show you that. Quick. Logging in now. In just a moment. Okay, so let me just share my screen. So for example, I can trade directly on the app like this. Okay. So it sometimes work efficiently with MT5 than MT4. Okay. So depending on oh sorry, you guys cannot see my screen. A moment. I need to do a settings. Sorry. I hope you can see my screen now. So this particular feature here is a feature that helps you to trade directly without even going to MT. So it's all based on the asset that was is supported and then how everything goes within the system. But the flexibility And the advantages of MT4 and MT5 is MT5 has a high graphical user interface with a little bit some shortcuts for you that enable you to do things so fast, right? Thank you. Kiparu, please you can ask your question.
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, for all these trading platforms you mentioned, does the broker come by default or you can choose a broker for yourself?
All right, so you can choose a broker for yourself, but if you want to enjoy some benefits after the class, getting our signals, accounts grow, equity management, trading psychology, you will have to use our sponsored broker. Yeah, if you are just learning to go your way, you can choose your own broker. Is that clear?
Yeah, that's okay.
All
Thanks.
right, thank you. Um, how will you, what will she get a chat and everything? Okay, JW, do you need to connect our SNS account to MT5? Yes, let me show you how you can do that real quick. So when you come to accounts, let's say you have real or demo. Don't have any demo account, I can create one. So I can create real accounts, or I can create, so I can create a real account, I can create a demo account. So whichever account you created, you can just come here and click details. On detail, you come to settings. Under settings, we have leverage and the rest. Then you have your login, which is your account number. Then you have server. So this is MT4. Now let me just go through the process for all of you to see. So I'll now come to MT4 here. Click this side, manage account. Click the plus. Then log in an existing account. Type SNES. Then it will load. Those of you from Kenya, you will see SNES Kenya. Those of you from South Africa, you will see according to your network, the network that they give you. And those of us from other aspects of the world, apart from Kenya and South Africa, we will be using the general platform. So the platform is real. So I click on it. I put in the account details. Um, I input my password, then I log in. That is how you connect to your MetaTrader 4 or 5. Is that okay? JW. All right, so thank you so much, guys. Is there any other question? Okay, cool. How many of you are confused? If you are lost, raise your hand. Let me see. If you want to download the MT4, MT5, just go to Play Store. Okay. But if you're using computer, just 1 minute. Let me show you this real quick as well. If you're using a computer, I sometimes do recommend so you go to snes.com. Okay. Okay, yeah. So those of you that is your first experience, I understand, like I said, from scratch. You will grab it as you practice. Okay. Find yourself in the communities and we will take you through. We don't leave anybody on the road. Those that know me, we teach you till you understand the concept very, very. So when you come to SNES, just click platforms and then desktop, mobile, web. So on desktop, let's say you want MT4, just click on MT4. Then it redirects you to install it. Very, very simple. Okay, right. That's it for that side. So thank you so much, guys. Have a good evening, and I wish you the Rest of the weekend success. We'll connect again on Tuesday, same time. What are we treating on Tuesday? We are treating time frame, candlestick, support resistance, channels, trends, and levels. So that's what we'll be treating on Tuesday. Thank you so much and have a good evening.
Now, like the whole time. I think it's because the airport is waiting for you to actually.